What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about something I get asked a lot. And that's how to start a business in 2021 with no money from scratch. A lot of people will ask me this question and say, oh, you need money. It's a misconception that you need money to start a business. A lot of people think you need money or rich friends, rich connections, you need a platform, and none of that is true. All you need is to follow like certain steps, certain guidelines, and you can create a profitable business from scratch. I've done it a couple of times, 3 or 4 times already. I've been able to create 6-figure businesses without investing any money. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Before I start, make sure you like, subscribe. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel so then I can keep providing you guys with videos like this. So the first step to creating a business from scratch with no money is understanding how businesses work. Issue that most people run into when starting a business is they don't necessarily understand the concept of what a business is. They think a business is like a McDonald's or a Taco Bell, I don't know, Pretty Little Thing or a Fashion Nova. They assume that's what business is because that's what they hear in the world, that's what society teaches them. Those are businesses, but that's not the definition of a business. A business, essentially, if you break it down to its core fundamentals, all a business is, if you break it down to its core fundamentals, is being able to sell a product or service profitably. I'm gonna say that again. Being able to sell a product or service profitably, whether it's clothes, whether it's food, whether in my case, I was selling marketing services. You can sell whatever you want. As long as you can sell it for a profit, you're in business. So step 1 in starting a business from scratch is finding a product or service that you wanna sell. Here are my recommendations. If you have some money to start, you might wanna sell a physical product because that's something that everyone needs, everyone wants to buy. If you don't, in my case, when I had no money to start, what I had to sell was a service. So I started selling marketing services. Other services you can sell, copywriting services, that's when you write copy for other people. Email marketing services, virtual assistant services, being someone's virtual assistant. So there's a ton of services. I can list all of them in the description of this video. There's a ton of services you can offer. There's a ton of products you can offer. It's unlimited. If you look around me, this entire house is products that have been sold or are being sold. Great example, this thing. Someone makes these phone stands and sells them. Someone makes these pens and sells them. This has great branding, so they sell these for $100. It's a $100 pen. Someone made this wallet and sold it to me, Louis Vuitton wallet, so I paid way more than I should have, but that's what good branding is. Everything around you, product or service, is what you can sell, and that's the first step to starting a business. Now, some of you guys might be asking, Rene, what if I don't know what product or service to sell? That's the question you have to ask yourself. This is my recommendation to anyone. If you're in a business for the money, you're never gonna make money. You're gonna get bored, you're gonna get tired of it, and you're gonna give up. So when it comes to selling a product or service, find something that genuinely interests you. If you're a great writer, become a copywriter, sell copywriting services. If you are a great marketer, you're great at advertising, you're great at getting attention, become a digital marketer just like I did. If you have a passion for clothes, get into fashion. Even though it's a saturated market, if you have a real passion for it and you're good at it and you genuinely are one of the best at it, you're gonna have no problem selling and creating a business out of that. So really think about it. Think about what you like to do, what interests you, what's something that you'll never give up on, because that's the key to having a long-lasting business or a real business. I've had products where I sell services and I've had physical products. Both are stuff that I'm interested in, that I like, because I don't wanna give up on them if I do that. I've tried stuff that I don't like, I end up giving up before it starts making big money. Really think when it comes to product or service or choosing your product or service, find something that you love, because that's what's gonna help you create a long-lasting business, a business that becomes $1 million business, a $10 million business, and eventually a $100 million business. So the next step in creating a business from scratch is your marketing. When I say marketing, I just mean getting your name out there. Whether it's a physical product, whether it's a service, there's tons of different ways to market it. One of the most common ones, and you're gonna need a little bit of money for this, so if you don't have any money at all, go and get a job and make a little bit of money. It's not a lot, you might only need anywhere from 200 to 500, but it's paying for ads on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube and Google. This is popular with a lot of service-based and physical products. Great example, I have a digital course, my Rockstar Marketing plug, and we use digital marketing to promote it. I use Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google and YouTube ads, but the same goes for my physical products. We use Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google and YouTube ads as well. That's probably the most popular way to market it, just because everyone's on social media and it's not expensive to start. Like I said, $200 to $500, you can get your product in front of thousands of people. If you sell some and you make some money, you're in business already, you just keep it going. Another way for people that don't have money is by creating content. Content marketing is one of the most popular ways of marketing, just because it's free. It's free to get on Instagram, it's free to get on TikTok, it's free to get on Google and YouTube. You don't have to pay any money. You do have to pay money if you're promoting on there. But if you're just creating organic content, That's one way to market your product. A great example, I know a lot of people on YouTube that use this content marketing strategy. They'll create content like this that's free to watch, free for everyone to see, that's very enticing to the user, and they direct that traffic into their product or service. And the cool part about this is you can do it about almost anything. Let's say I'm a fitness influencer, I make fitness videos. All I have to do is plug it to a product that I'm selling. That could be a fitness product, affiliate product where I get a commission. Affiliate is like when you get a commission off someone else. All I have to do is put a link to that product or service in my YouTube description. And sure enough, if I get 1 million views and I got 100 people to buy or even 50 people to buy, I made like $10,000, $20,000 off that one YouTube video. And that's my form of marketing, and it's free to make. It takes a little bit of effort. This YouTube video, when all is said and done, it'll probably take up 2 to 3 hours of my time or my employees' times with the editing, but hopefully it drives a lot of traffic and you guys discover me, you find my page, all because of the content, and it's free. And you can do the same thing. You can make viral videos on TikTok. You can make Instagram. It's a little bit tougher, but it's still possible. Even Snapchat, shoot, like I don't do Snapchat personally, but I know people that are finding success on Snapchat. So that's what content marketing is. You don't necessarily always need money to market. All you need to do is produce content, and it's free, and content is king. It's gonna direct traffic to your product or service. I don't wanna spend too much time on the marketing part just because there's so many different ways to do it. But another one I wanna touch on is influencer marketing. If you have any friends or you know anyone that's an influencer, you can also have them advertise your product or service for you. When you do that, you use their attention. So you don't have to go and create the content yourself. You let someone else do it for you. They make the content, they bring people to your page, and you make money. One caveat to that, if you don't know the influencer, like a great example with me, I have a lot of friends that are influencers now, so if I ask for a favor, they might do it. If you don't know any influencers, you will have to pay them, or if you reach out to really big ones, you will have to pay them. So all of this marketing stuff is gonna cost a little bit of money unless you do it your way. And like I said, there's infinite ways to market, some more effective than others. I gave you my best marketing thoughts, but like I said, there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can print little flyers or little stickers or something and put them on cars, stick them on walls. You can go network and talk to people. You can do whatever you need to do to go and get that customer. So again, restating it, if you're starting a business from scratch, you have to find a product or service to sell, and 2, you have to find marketing. And both of these can be free. If you have money, it's gonna be a little bit easier, but it's still free. Don't disqualify yourself because you can do both of these things for free. And step 3 is fulfilling your promise on your product or your service. And even better, over-delivering. What I mean when I say this is if you have a physical product, let's say it's a Alibaba, AliExpress product, and it's a cheap product, it's gonna take a long time to get to them. That's why a lot of these drop shipping stores fail. If you're not familiar with drop shipping, it's when you order it from a website and have it shipped directly to your customer, but you brand the product differently. A lot of these dropshipping sites fail because it takes them months to get their product, and when they get it, it's not as advertised. So you fail on that, your business fails with it. So what you wanna do is always fulfill, over-deliver on your promise of products or services. If you're offering a marketing service, you want to do a great job with their marketing so your customer is happy and they pay you again, they buy more of your services, or they pay you again for the next month, you make more money. If you have a physical product, you want the product to come better than advertised, whether it's fast, whether you have great customer service, whether you physically call the customer yourself and say, hey, we're having a delay because we're making it, or you give them a reason for it. If you have exceptional customer service, exceptional fulfillment, and your customer experience is great, your business will grow, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna have people buying from you over and over again, whether it's your product or service, whether it's your physical product. Gary Vee actually has this saying, and he says, farming is easier than hunting. And what he means by that is it's easier to sell to your existing customers. It's hard to get a customer, and you might lose money getting a customer. But when you have the customer and you keep them happy and you continue to sell to them, that's where you make money. Farming is easier than hunting. When you have to get new customers all the time, whether it's a service or a product, it's gonna be hard, but it's not impossible. And that's where I'm gonna go into with the next step. And that leads me to step 4, scaling. When you have customers that are happy with your product, when you have people that are happy with your service, your next step is to scale that business. Keep in mind, if you started a business from scratch, it's already making money now. So you have something tangible that you can do with it. And scaling is when you take that business to the next level. If your business is making 50 grand, how do you make it make 100? How do you make it make 200? How do you make it make 300, over 1 million, 10 million? The key is to create systems and put systems into place that you can then do this at scale. Ultimately, how much money a business makes is based on how many people they help or how big of a problem the business solves. If your business sells to 1 million people, even if it's a $1 product, you make $1 million. If it's a $10 product, you make $10 million. In Netflix's case, where they have I wanna say like 300 million users, each paying $15 a month, they're making billions of dollars every single month. When you create a product, you wanna keep your customers happy, but in order to scale, you're gonna have to create systems. And this is what I mean by systems. You have to have employees in place to help fill your customers' orders, do customer service. If you have a marketing agency with 100 clients, you're not gonna be able to handle and deliver a great job on every single client. Otherwise, you're gonna be working, not going to sleep. So you're gonna have to hire people to help you with the marketing. These are the things you have to think about. How do you get this thing as big as possible? How do you help the most people without losing that customer experience, without losing that fulfillment part of the business? Find a way to do it at scale. Find a way to offer that product or service to as many people as possible. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you're starting a business in 2021, you don't need money, you don't need rich parents, you don't need connections, you don't need to get lucky. All you need is a product or service that you can sell. Hopefully you find it through your passion. And two, a way to market it. And it's something you can do from home. I did it out of my 2-bedroom apartment when I was paying like 400, 500 bucks a month for rent. I had roommates and stuff. So if I can build it from there, you can build it from wherever you're at. And it's free. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe.
Break rules, never make them. She act up, I replace her.